You can spend thousands on the perfect monitor, but if your lighting sucks, your setup and your eyes will still suffer. This isn't just about the light bar, it is the final upgrade that your desk been waiting for, and let me show you why. Let me take you to 2 years ago. First time that I set up my desk for working, I came with the idea that I have a desk lamp, a traditional one. What can I do? I can nail it to the wall and just put the lighting on top of my monitor and basically make a DIY setup for my lighting for my monitor. But I always feared that maybe sometimes this light is going to fall on my monitor or my laptop and it's going to smash everything. The reflection and the glare on my glasses, and it was awful. Sometimes I would get that much headache that I didn't know take a pill or just take a nap. Even before than that was worse. Why? Because there was no lighting and I didn't really care how it is. I was just want to finish my work and just get on with my day. But I didn't think about the consequences that it will bring with itself in the long term. About a month ago, I came to a conclusion that this DIY setup is really awful and I cannot get along with the headaches that I'm taking. So luckily, BenQ has sent me their newest ScreenBar Halo 2, and I cannot tell you that how much this light bar has surprised me. It is basically the ScreenBar Halo, the past generation that you might see many of people has been using it. But this one is the refined version of that. And if you enjoy until this part of the video, subscribe, because why not? First, it is a refined build and look. I cannot tell you how premium it feels when you get it in your hand. Second, how many problems that the ScreenBar Halo 1 had, and it's been fixed on this one. And if you ask what is the updates, first I like to mention it is the mounting. Now basically it can mount on any kind of monitor that think of. Second, the controller. It has improved from touch sensitivity and even a built-in battery. And third, some exclusive updates that it basically make a gap between other ScreenBar's monitor and also makes it my favorite. Next, it's basically designed to reduce a screen glare and eyes strain. And if you have an experience of working on the desk for more than 6 hours a day, you know what I mean. But with the ScreenBar Halo 2, because of the backlight and the front light, first, your front is fully lit and you don't need any ceiling light, not any glare on the screen. And second, the important one is the backlight. And more scientifically, with the bias lighting that it has at the back, your pupil does not need to keep open and closed to adjust the lighting, because it adjusts itself with just the light that is at the back of the monitor, and you will not get the eyes strain. And plus, the advanced control system is basically letting you to adjust the backlight intensity, front light intensity, or even different temperature on the lights. And my favorite feature is basically the different adjustment between the back and the front light that the ScreenBar Halo 1 didn't have. Why lighting even matters for you. Believe it or not, it will improve the color perception and accuracy, because it's making a contrast layer between your desk, your monitor and your eyes. Look wise, it will enhance the look of your video, as you can see. First, I don't need any other light back there, I can just use my monitor light, or even you are like me, I hate to turn up the ceiling light or any other light on the room. And I think the most common solution for that is a screen bar. And the key features about this light bar that I like to share with you, the most obvious one, the dual light zoom, is basically the front and the back light zoom. And the nice feature that they have, each one of them can have a different light intensities. Second, automatic bright adjustment and the ambient light sensor. If you say what is that, is basically like your phone and a laptop, they can adjust themselves with the intensity of the light outside or in your room, and also with a different temperature of the light, like from 2700 Kelvin until 6500 Kelvin. And third, that I see many people are literally complaining about the Halo 1 is the controller. And in my opinion, they have 3 major upgrades. The first one is basically the sensor is more sensitive. Second, built-in battery. You just charge it with a Type-C and it's good to go for 3 months. And last, the menu bar on a control is fully visible without needing to be on. Fourth, as I was saying, they have a color temperature adjustment. And fifth, for the curved monitor lovers out there, it literally can be mounted on any curved monitor without having any issues, thanks to the new mounting system. And lastly, it is a USB-C powered with a clean minimal cable setup. And for the people who are upgrading from Halo 1, here is what's new. First, it is a refined mounting mechanism. Second, it has a smoother brightness transitions. Third, on the controller, it has a better response and tactile. And lastly, it has an expanded angle coverage for wider monitors. It is more sleeker and modern design for the today's monitors. And if you ask how does it feel to use it, well, basically here how it is. For my working, I basically use it for my writing, editing, and sometimes browsing or watching YouTube contents. And again, I cannot tell you how much this backlight is useful for your eyes strain. To be honest, from the time that I start using it, I rarely get headaches or even my eyes get dry, because I used to use a drop for my eyes because I have a dry eye. Since using that, my eyes need to spend less energy to focus on the monitor. And for me, what is literally make it different from other screen bars monitor, it is the controller. It has many options and many features, and you cannot get it with any other screen bars for monitors out there. But still, I would like to add on, it is still sometimes annoying to touch, because I can literally feel it sometimes. It doesn't get my touch sensitivity and I have to click harder or just click a couple of times. And if you want to know how is the controller, it is basically a circular design with a responsive dial, but sometimes it will get smarter because it have a gesture activation. If you just hover your hands over it, it will be turned on. And you might ask, what is this dedicated button on there? So I'm gonna go one by one and explain it to you. First one at the top, it is the temperature control. You can basically click on that and set the temperature from 2700 to 6500. Next, on the 3 o'clock, it is a bright adjustment. A bit down than the brightness, the flash, it can go from the backlight to front light or both of them together. At the 6 o'clock, we have the power on and power off button. Next to that, it's my favorite button, that is the heart button. What it can do, you can basically press and hold it and set your favorite settings that you like. I basically set that to the night time, because when I'm working through the day, I don't really change the dials, but when it comes to the night, with just tap of a button, my desk can literally go into the night mode, exactly like your phone. I know you might say there is some downside to it, and I should say, yeah, there is. First, it's the price. I know it is a really premium price, but to be honest, they say buy once or buy cheap and twice. So it is your choice to buy something now that is works for years and years, or buy something cheap that you have to buy it again. Second problem I have with them, again like the Halo one, the controller is responsive, but it's still not as responsive as you just tap your hands on and it works. And again, imagine you working more than 5 hours at your desk. Do you not really thinking about your eyes health? And if not, you really regret it a couple of years down, because I had issues of getting a dried eye, and I know that if you get it, you have to look for many solutions. So now better off spending on something that is good rather than later that is too late, because you have to think long-term fix, not a temporary one. At the very last, if you are building a very nice looking minimal desk setup at 2025, this is one of the screen bars that it should be belong on your list. And trust me, this is one of the things that you needed on your list, because it is the most underrated one, but the most game changer one. If you are serious about your desk setup or just want your screen time to feel less draining, I would say this is one of the best and smartest upgrade this year so far. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more reviews like this. And if you like to see my full desk setup too, just comment it down below, and if many of you asked that, I will make sure to make a video about that as well. Until next video, keep your tech in check. See you in the next one. Adios.